Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Libra double linear LED pendant. This is going to be a low voltage dedicated LED pendant. Lots to talk about. This is the 139101. Let's dive into details. So I want to talk about the canopy that's up on the ceiling, and to show you more about that, let's look at the installations instructions. If you're on the page for this on HandmadeInVermont.com, look over on this side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. So these are the same papers that are going to be in the box when you get this, and they have lots of great information. They're going to have a full parts list of all the different parts with this, how it all goes together. It's also an in-depth view with line drawings of the canopy that's going up on your ceiling. That canopy is 10 inches wide, 48 inches long. So this is a linear version of this fixture. There are other versions of this fixture that are more compact, like squares, like a 24-inch square. This is the one that people are going to use over their dining room tables, kitchen islands, maybe a foyer or an atrium where they need something more broad. And that canopy, like I said, 10 inches by 48. Inside that canopy is a driver for the LEDs down below and a transformer that's going to take your line voltage coming out of your junction box in your ceiling, transform that down to low voltage, which is going to be running through all these cables coming down. Some are positive, some are negative. They're all labeled when you get this. The little modules that are going to be riding up and down on these rails that you're going to be able to put where you want, those are going to have little stickers on the ends of them, positive and negative. So just kind of keep track of all that kind of stuff. It's actually very easy. You just have to make sure you are aware and just look at the installation instructions for with your installer, and you'll get it perfectly. Okay, so a couple other things. On the bottoms of those cables coming down are these little weights, and they just really make them straight and taut. The canopy, like I said, is the overall height of the fixture from the ceiling to the bottom of the fixture is 15 inches at its shortest, 100 inches at its longest. If you need this longer than 100 inches, we do custom lengths. So what you would do is you would email us and say, I am looking at the 139101. I need it to be X, longer than 100 inches, which means that you could put more modules on this. This will support up to a certain amount of modules. And because there's combinations of 3 watt and 6 watt, we would want to see what you guys are doing, and I would run that through the customs department with your email. Okay, that's why we do the emails. So, like I said before, you've got 5 3 watt and 2 6 watt modules, and those modules are basically these self-contained pieces of glass, ribbed clear glass. They have these ends on them. They don't come apart. The ends have little strain reliefs and grippers in them, and the cables pass through those. So you can kind of push those in and kind of bring them up and down, get them where you want them to be. Inside of that ribbed glass is going to be a frosted glass diffuser, which is basically our opal glass, which is a white glass. It's opaque, so you're never going to see the actual LEDs inside of this. And there's quite a few on different. I've actually seen a cutaway of this fixture inside, and you've got LEDs on the top and the side, so light's coming from all directions. So it's a really good thing. This is coming in at 43 pounds, something you want to talk to your installer about as well. Those 3 watt and 6 watt LEDs are all going to add up to 1,870 lumens, and yes, you can put this on a dimmer, so just talk to your installer about getting dimmers that use LEDs. Let's get into finishes now. If you're on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over on this side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a tab. It's going to say Finishes Help Guide. Click on that for me. There's going to be a video on there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be talking about a chart a little farther down on the page. You'll see it next to me here. It's going to kind of go over the differences between heavy forging and non-heavy forging, and it'll be talked about in that video. So it's really important that you kind of watch the video, use the chart. You can click on that chart on different things. So you can click on dark smoke and a big page will pop up and show you lots of different things in dark smoke. Click on burnished steel or natural iron, it'll do the same thing. But it's really important that you understand how Hubbardton Forge's finishes are kind of divided into translucent and opaque, and how they can look on different fixtures. Our showroom in Vermont has we're up to 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's on Display page. It's way up there in those red tabs again, so click on that and you can see what we have to show you. That changes all the time because we're always adding things as they come out. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. We have an amazing clearance center here too. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you were coming to visit us, bring a good-sized vehicle, something like a big SUV or maybe a small truck or something like that, because you might find something in the clearance center that you want to take home, and it's a lot of fun to go through. 75% off MSRP is an amazing bargain, so you should really take advantage of it if you can. Like I said, we're open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call us at 802-446-2400 during business hours. You can email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. We love to answer emails. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else even comes close to that. Some larger items are non-returnable. We'll always tell you about that. It'll be in the description thing, that part of the description underneath on the very bottom. So keep an eye out for that. We also offer a rush program. Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. They don't stock anything. That's how you're going to get all your finishes, your adjustable ranges to play with, all those things. We can cut that time in half, and it's super inexpensive. If you want to know more, drop a quick email, and I can walk you through the whole thing, okay? So, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Love to see you in our showroom sometime, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.